It's a pretty frigid December day in our nation's capital. We got our space heaters on full blast up in the booth at FedEx Field. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Washington Commanders. The final 2-week stretch of the 2023 regular season, and we are underway Week 17 here on this New Year's Eve. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. You talk about this Washington defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the...
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Tariq Castro-Fields who picked it, and he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Here's Darnold. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Samuel in motion. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Robinson will try to pick it up. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A handoff running left is Gibson. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam through the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike."
Miles throw there, complete to Rodgers. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Robinson up the middle. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. They'll run with Robinson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Howell. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Caught on the slant. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 4th.
Oh, they're changing this at the... And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. His 10th rushing touchdown now on the year, number 12 overall. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. An early decision point here, Charles, maybe one we'll look back on later. They go on 4th and goal, and they punch it in for the touchdown.
We always talk about how football is a game of confidence, and that's how you get it right there. Leave your offense out there and tell them, "I believe in you." And they pay it off with 6 points.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now 14-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down, San Francisco.
On first down, it's Darnold. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 30-yard
Faking the handoff. Howell. He's got Turner. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. Howell changing the play here. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. 2nd down. Howell now. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Off play action. It's Howell. Rolling to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Sly able to put this one through. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Being chased out left. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Now Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowsky to punt the football. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've been off to the races already, a 17-0 lead. Now a chance for more here as they've got it 1st and 10. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. You look at this Niner defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. In motion left goes a tight end. On 3rd down, Robinson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 51 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it with Howell. He'll buy some time right. He finds Robinson. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
3rd and 5. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Now how about this? They'll change it at the line.
It's 4th down.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Howell. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think
did.
you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
1st down, and they go right back to Davis Price, taken down at the 47-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
2nd down, here's Davis Price. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Back to throw, Darnold. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. The third down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time. On 1st and 10, Darnold. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now they will run it with Davis Price. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Samuel in motion. Second down, Howell back to pass. Samuel bringing in the slant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And McLaurin, the motion man right. Howell throwing on first down here. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5. Now going to audible to something else. 2nd and 5. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Talanoa Hufanga in on the stop. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 6. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Robinson with another carry. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Handoff now to Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Here's Robinson. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They run. Robinson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Robinson is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. Trying to power it in with Arma. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Alex Arma, as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Slide for the PAT. And the lead is now 24. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the 2nd half gets underway. From his end zone is Byron Pringle. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They go play action with Howell. And this one is incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. Howell. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Now they caught by Rodgers. And he's going to have the Commanders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. With a play fake, and now here's Howell to throw it. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And they're going to speed things up here.
Brings up 2nd and 20.
Back to throw. Howell. Under pressure, they got him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Samuel in motion. Fourth down, Howell. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Davis Price on 1st and 10. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. And they get Pro Bowl tackle Trent Williams for the infraction there. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Ayuk goes in motion. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On the draw, here's Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Samuel in motion. Powell, he'll look to throw it. That is taken in by Rodgers. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Robinson up the middle, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Dotson in motion right. On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 14.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Samuel in motion. Third and 2. Here's Howell. Trying to improvise. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Throwing here, Howell. That is caught. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And quickly they get to the line. Gibson will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Gibson again. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Commanders have opened the lead up to 30. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start with Davis Price on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now off the bootleg, Darnold. They'll roll him out right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And now here is another interception. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Powell. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Howell. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 41-yard line. Howell out of the shotgun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Commanders first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. On first down, Howell. Dodson has it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are pouring it on. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. His own 6-yard line. Deron Payne, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown the last time out. Look and repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Gets this out quickly to Dodson. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Howell trying to pick it up on 3rd. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And Howell will throw it. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Howell. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Flushed out right. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. The tight end in motion right. Faking the handoff. Howell. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Howell's throw there complete to Rodgers. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Out of the gun, it's Howell. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Here's Darnold. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Robinson is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hal now to throw it. And he's got it. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Hal, 3rd and goal. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Commanders continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Joey Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A handoff from Mitchell running left. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Touchdown, Washington! Antonio Gibson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Slye is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Robinson. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Isaiah Oliver there on the tackle.
2nd and 10 at the Niners' 30-yard line.
Here's Hal to throw on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backups some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas and they just want to tromp on teams. And what I like to see is, if you like to do that, how do you handle it when it comes back against you? On those days where someone can run it up on you, do you handle it the way that you expect your opponent to? If so, keep doing your thing.
Joey Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
After the made field goal, here's Slye to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Oh, Darnold loses it. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. That kind of puts the bow on what has been a complete performance, Charles. They're pitching a shutout on the other side in this offense. They've done their thing well, too.
Yeah, this game has been all-out effort from them on every snap, and there's a good amount of pride on the line right now. They want to finish what they started. They want this shutout preserved.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
So it's Washington getting the victory here. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty